Wait, I know the quality of this video sucks so bad you want to cut bait and get out of here as soon as possible. But hold on, before you click, just give me a few seconds to tell you what's going on. You're probably here because you've been thinking about making untold riches with YouTube videos. Well, join the club. We're all jumping on the bandwagon, being our own boss, picking when to work those 4 or 5 hours a week that are needed, being world famous, oodles of cash. Who wouldn't want that? Of course, in order to become rich, world famous video stars, we'll actually have to start making some videos, and that's getting to be an increasingly difficult task. The people that actually watch YouTube videos are being treated to a pretty sophisticated product these days. And if you pump out videos as cheesy as this one, you're going to end up languishing somewhere in the basement of the YouTube skyscraper while trying to convince yourself that 68 views is actually pretty impressive, even though you know at least half of those hits are from friends and family, and it doesn't count the 20 times you watched it yourself. So the facts are that unless you've got a cat that does amazingly awesome stuff on demand, or you pull stunts where you're putting yourself or your friends at some kind of mortal risk, then a video like this, shot with a cell phone in selfie mode, just isn't going to cut it. So what to do? Well, if you've been following us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, SlugTap, or Bonomo, or God knows what social media program will be popular when you're watching this, then you know that printable science is about two things: 3D printing and science. And while we've been working away on all things scientific and 3D printable for a few years now, it's time to move on to the next phase, which is all about getting the word out there about what we've been doing and making videos so that folks who are interested in 3D printing and science can see what we're up to. And part of that, of course, means making YouTube videos. But we're in the same place as you are. We haven't really made any videos before. And we don't have cash to hire a video production team, but we've done our research. We read all the websites and watched all the YouTube videos about how to start a YouTube channel. And while they're all well and good, they don't take advantage of the two things we're really good at: 3D printing and science. So we're making this series of the 3D Printed Studio to show you how you can use your 3D printer to save yourself hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, and move from really crappy videos like this one to very polished professional ones that'll give you a much better shot at the YouTube penthouse. Now, if you don't have a 3D printer, I'm pretty convinced that by the time you've finished watching this and all the videos in this series, you'll realize they're an indispensable money-saving tool in the YouTube maker's tool chest. Even if you're not convinced, give this series of videos a shot anyway. We're going to be building things from the ground up, and so there'll be lots of tips and techniques that'll help you produce or improve the videos you're about to make, or even the ones you've been making already. So before I close on this first introductory vid, let me show you what we've got to work with. Recently we moved to new digs, and we managed to score an office and a small but useful shipping area. That's what you're looking at right now, and this is where we're going to be creating our studio and shooting our vids. Now, you don't need a lot of space for filming your YouTube videos. Some very popular YouTubers just use the corner of a room and maybe a desk or a table, or maybe even nothing at all. And take cheer, you've probably heard that the expression that a camera adds 10 pounds, which isn't really flattering, but it also adds about 10 feet. And what I mean by that, on video, even a very small studio looks and has the feel of a much larger space. And so for those of you who need to film in a closet, that's good news indeed. But I wanted you to see where Printable Science will be setting up shop, so that as our studio becomes increasingly more functional and sophisticated, you'll appreciate from where it started. One final note: while we're going to show you how to use your talents in a 3D printer to make a professional quality home studio on a beggar's budget, cheap is not free. So this first video is made with the assumption that you already have a camera of some description, as well as a laptop or desktop computer that you can upload your videos to. Now, for this first video, we used a handheld iPhone 6. My arm is killing me. And an iMac. But as Windows users assure me, anything a Mac can do, Windows can do better. So if you don't have Apple stuff, I guess congratulations. Apparently it's no big deal and things should be easy peasy. And while you've probably got a significant amount of money invested already in your phone and computer, for the purposes of comparing buy versus make strategies, we're just going to peg your studio investment so far at $0. Hey, please take a moment to consider supporting us on Patreon by clicking on the link for more information. And as always, the latest files and a forum on this, the 3D Printed Studio series, are available on the Printable Science website, where all the science that fits, we print.